Lantern Spectacular is canceled tonight because of the weather. Officials at the Roger Williams Park Zoo decided to call it off this morning, but the show will go on tomorrow. The event runs every night from 6 until 10 p.m. until Halloween, October 31st. This year's theme is a journey around the world.
Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 FUTURECAST.
And certainly better pumpkin weather coming up for tomorrow evening. In the meantime, of course, the rain continues. We take a look at live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. Though the coverage is not quite as solid and not quite as heavy, but it is wet out there nonetheless. And I do expect on occasions bands of heavier rain to be working through during the evening hours. So still keep your umbrella nearby, and at times there'll be some downpours. So we check out weather headlines as the rain continues at least the first half of the night. So far, over an inch of rain, a little over an inch in a short period of time. The drier air, though, coming in by tomorrow, especially during the afternoon, along with a brief warm-up, and then things start to cool down later in the week and towards the weekend. We'll take a look at the particulars and all the details on that in the 7-day FUTURECAST in just a second. Temperatures now in the upper 50s to around 60. A northeast breeze keeping temperatures on the cool side. However, the wind will turn more south later on tonight. That is a warm wind direction, and these numbers will actually go up later tonight into well into the 60s. So despite the coolness out there right now, a warm-up later on tonight, but it will come with some rain. You can see the first batch of rain that came through today. A bit of a lull off to our south and west, but as we widen out the view with this rather complex storm system, you can see off the New Jersey coast, off the mid-Atlantic coast, there's another area of rain that we're watching, and the trajectory on this would take it over at least southeastern Massachusetts later on tonight, and even here in the Rhode Island area and eastern Connecticut. So again, bands of rain, heavy at times, will continue. Doesn't necessarily mean it's every hour of the night, but the wet weather risk is there. Temperatures notice 8 o'clock 61, but by midnight it's up into the mid-60s, so the temperature's going up. Now tomorrow morning, the bulk of the rain is gone. I wouldn't rule out a leftover shower. We'll start with low clouds and fog. Kids at the bus stop between roughly 7 and 8:30 in the morning. Temperatures starting off mild in the 60s, and then during the afternoon, a windy but warmer day. Some of the leaves blowing around, skies becoming partly sunny. Dry winds this time around, and that should get a little bit of sunshine and temperatures up to about 70, especially away from the coastline. So a cloud-sun mixture, an improved day. The only downside, it will be windy, but at least it's a warm wind. Bay forecast has a small craft advisory, borderline gale warning. Winds are rather gusty out of the south at 20 to 30 knots. Some early morning fog, but visibility on the bay should improve, I'd say, sometime after, say, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Around 70, 72 degrees in our northern suburbs under partly sunny skies for your Thursday afternoon, and not bad across southeastern Mass once we get rid of the low clouds and fog early in the morning. A cloud-sun mixture. I mean, upper 60s to low 70s this time of year is pretty good, pretty comfortable. So some improvement on the way. 7-day FUTURECAST reflects that, up to 70. A little cooler with some sunshine on Friday, 65, and then temperatures cool off for the weekend, but what you would expect for this time of year. Daytime highs, low 60s, nighttime temperatures in the 40s. So as far as the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, weather-wise, it gets back on track starting tomorrow night, right through the weekend. So things will quiet down. It should be storm-free. You can download the Channel 12 app through iTunes on your iPhone or on your Android smartphone as well. But still holding on to the rain at least for another several hours.
Right. Thank you, Tony.